Traders, hopefully everyone is having a good day today. All three market indices up today. Now, before we get into the show, I really do want to thank all my subscribers. I really do appreciate you guys tuning in and watching. So, with that said, let's go into the one stock that we've been highlighting all week, and that is WWR. So, surprisingly, WWR had a decent day today, right? It was only down 8 cents, but again, the markets were up. The Dow was up over 500 points. The Nasdaq up huge. S&P, everything up pretty big, and this one kind of was just consolidating in this range right here. We are still in this overbought situation, guys. If you're long, you may want to consider starting to take a little bit of your profits. I can see this pulling back to, at the very least, this value area high right here at $8. And then obviously it may want to come back down to this 10 SMA and challenge this at some point. Just be very careful. I can see management coming out and issuing shares to just increase their capital on their books, and that's always, you got to always worry about when you see these micro floats. So if you're in it at a good price, it would be prudent to take maybe half off the table and let the rest ride. Now, if you are thinking about getting into this stock, again, trade location is key. So just wait for an opportune time to get into the name and then take a position from there. Okay, guys, WWR. Congratulations if you are long from a much lower price. And if you are looking to get in, again, look for a nice entry point at a better trade location. Okay, that is WWR. Now let's go over the stocks that we do own now. First stock that we do own is XERS. Again, this was up today. You're not going to find too many stocks that were down with such a great market day today. But then again, this did underperform a little bit. It was only up 1.2%. It did follow this midpoint Bollinger Band right here. It's still above this value area high. So be very careful. I'm still long. I'm waiting to see if this does close below this midpoint Bollinger Band before getting out of my position. It's still closed above it, so this uptrend, in my opinion, is still intact. So if it starts moving below that tomorrow, I will be out of the name. That is XERS. Next stock that underperformed today was STNG, one that we do own. Unfortunately, I'm very, very disappointed in this name. I just think we're hitting 52-week lows. I think there's all this inventory or shares that are traded above us, and anyone who's in this name is really missing this uptrend or missing this market rally, right? They're probably having a little bit of FOMO, looking at it and going, you know what, let me just cut my losses now and get into something that's moving a lot higher. And I think that's what's really happening. So you constantly see the selling pressure every time there could be a bounce. So you know what, this might be a name that maybe that might work in another month or two until all this inventory above us does get played out, or maybe we see a final capitulation day, a big volume day with and then a rebound from that. But yeah, it's really disappointing, guys. I should have gotten out. I got in here after a nice little pullback after it did break up above this 50-day moving average, and when it broke below, I should have been out, but I didn't, and now I'm stuck bag holding here. But then again, if I might have to just drop my bags and dump this name tomorrow if it starts taking out that 1070. We talked about that the value area low right here, about 1088, 1075 right down here, and we're so close to it. So anyway, guys, if you're in it, I'm sorry. I think this was a bad trade for right now. But if your time horizon is a little bit longer, maybe the next 6 months, this trade may work out for you. Okay, that is STNG. Next stock that we do own, again, underperformed the market a little bit. VUZI. I was hoping it was going to go a lot higher today with that nice little tailwind we had from the market. This kind of was only up 8 cents or 1.8%. Again, we are trading above this value area high. We're above that 10 SMA and that midpoint Bollinger Band. So everything is pretty intact. We need maybe one more catalyst, hopefully, that we can send this a little higher. I do think this is going to be a big winner for us. We just have to be a little patient. But then again, if it starts breaking below this value area high right here, 433, I will be out of the name and take my profits with me. Okay, next stock that we do own is MTSI. MTSI had a decent day today, up 36 cents. Again, above this value area high. Took out yesterday's high today. So that uptrend is still looking pretty good. If we do see a pullback tomorrow, since we've had such a good big big market day today. I can see that happening tomorrow. Watch for this 10 SMA, this blue line right here as your line in the sand, as your first level of some support. And then down here, this midpoint Bollinger Band, guys. So if you are looking to buy the stock, again, buy on some pullbacks and then use those two key levels as your entry points, okay? MTSI. Next stock that I do own, very happy about it. EDUC up $1.19, did have earnings. They had said that earnings were going to come out on the 8th. I was surprised, and it was a good surprise because the stock was up. It was up almost 7%. It was up. It hit $20 today, and then did pull back. I got to listen to the conference call. It does look like they did really well. I have to hear what they're going to say, and then I'll get back to you probably in the next day or two after I do so. But if you are long, I'm long since $17.30. Again, I was extremely surprised that earnings did come out, and luckily we were on that right side of the trade on this one. That is EDUC. Next stock that actually had a pretty good day again was KNDI. In it since $6.43. I love the way the stock is setting up. I think tomorrow, if we can take out that high of $7.41, I think this stock again is in that uptrend position, and then you'd be buying on pullbacks all the way down to obviously this midpoint Bollinger Band. So again, now the line in the sand to me is that 628. But remember, guys, this is a dynamic chart, so this that price will keep moving up as time goes out. So if you are looking to buy this name, buy it on pullbacks, but I love the way this is setting up, especially if tomorrow we can get above that $7.40, $7.50 range. That is KNDI. Now let's go over three stocks that I think are poised to move tomorrow. First one is TRUE. We're going to bring this up. TRU had a nice move, 17 cents today, or about 3.4%. If you take a look at this, we're above this value area high right here. We're above the 10 SMA, and we're above this midpoint Bollinger Band, guys. Wait for tomorrow. We're not too far from that that 52-week high right there. Not much inventory above that, so if we could get a little bit of a push, I think the stock will be making 52-week highs here pretty soon. Again, use this midpoint Bollinger Band as you're out, which is down here at 495. So your risk-reward ratio is really nice, set up really nicely. So again, that is TRUE. Be a buyer above that first 30-minute candle tomorrow. Second stock that looks really good to me is TLSA, not to be confused with Tesla, but TLSA. Here we go. We're above this value area high. Had a nice day today. It went up 13.66% here. Not much resistance going forward up here, guys. So if you're not in this name, watch for a little bit of pullback tomorrow. Maybe you could get it, maybe 4.25, and then buy this and go long. It looks really good. Risk reward setup is pretty good up down here. Again, use this 10 SMA down here, that midpoint Bollinger Band at 357. If you could get down to that 425 area, I think that's a great risk reward ratio setup. I'm just looking at the news. There was H.C. Wainwright had put a $21 price target on this name. So if that could happen, if we could start moving back up, that would be really, really nice for us. Okay, guys? So TLSA, be a buyer above that first 30-minute candle on Thursday tomorrow. Okay, guys? The next stock that looks again, now this is I'm going to reiterate this. I did mention this on yesterday. I'm going to go ahead and mention this again. PBYI. I did take a position on this today. I really love the way this stock is setting up. I mean, it's been chopping around, but it's making these higher highs a little bit here, and now this is the line in the sand. The risk reward setup trade location is perfect for us. I'm going to zoom in here and I'm going to explain to you why. Again, we're above the 200-day. The 10 is about to move above the 200-day. We're above this point of control, guys. If you can start getting a little bit of push above this value area high of $11, I think the stock is going a lot higher. So watch this carefully. Again, you could buy this tomorrow at any price. I mean, this is not one to move very quickly. So, and then you have to use this $9.99. Anything below, in my opinion, of $9.85, you have to get out. So you're only risking about 40 cents, 50 cents maybe, with a nice return on this one. Okay, that's PBYI. All right, everyone. Hopefully everyone had a great day today. Markets were all up. Hopefully we'll see a continuation of this uptrend tomorrow. And if you have any questions, please go ahead and either send me a comment on YouTube, or you can reach me at eric@valueareatrader.com. That's Eric with a C at valueareatrader.com. And if you haven't subscribed, I really would appreciate if you would do so. Anyway, everyone, please have a great night, and remember to trade smart and be safe.